Hello, my name is Jose David Bautista Zúñiga, and today I'm going to talk about Activity 4.4, simulation in Factory I/O. Let's talk about the physical parts of the system. We have two bands, band number 1 and band number 2. Each band has its own retroreflective sensor. For band number 1, we have it in this position right here, as you can see. And for band number two, we have it in this position right here. Then each band has its own actuator or pusher right here, which is actuator number 1 and actuator number 2, which are the duty of these actuators or pushers is to send these boxes to the other band. For example, in this case, band number 1 is going to be a box right here and is going to come this way. Then the duty of the sensor is to sense that there is a box. So it's going to be sensed, and then this pusher is going to be activated and send it to the other band. And same thing for this one. The boxes are going to come in this way, are going to be sensed, and are going to trigger this pusher and send it to the other band, sorry. And very important topic about these pushers is that they have two sensors, the front limit sensor and the back limit sensor. These sensors are important because they're going to tell us the position of the pusher and also are going to trigger some actions in the system, which I'm going to explain in the simulation. Let's go. This part right here is this right here is the whole coding or programmation. Programmation for the band. Let's go. The first part right here is going to be this power button or switch. So I'm going to press the button and the band is going to be moving. Very important part because when I press this button, the band 1 and the band 2 are going to be power on. And both of them are going to be moving with the boxes in the band, okay? Very important. Then the boxes are going to pass the sensor, which is this block right here. Then when the boxes are sensed, they're going to fire, the sensor is going to fire a trigger, which is this box right here. And two important things are going to happen. The first one is that it's going to trigger the pusher. So the pusher which is in the retracted form is going to start and is going to push the box to the other band. So it's going to move to another position. And also, as in this part right here, it's going to reset the band. What do I mean by reset? What do I mean by this? What I mean by this is that the band is going to be completely stopped. Okay, so let's repeat it again. I turn on the band. The band has a box in it. The box is going to move. The box is going to be sensed by the sensor. The sensor is going to trigger this flank right here. Then the trigger is going to move to activate actuator number 1, so it's going to move forward, and then it's going to stop the band. Then what is going to happen? When this happens, the box is going to be pushed to the other band, and this one is when the front limit sensor of the pusher is going to be activated. When this happens, when the pusher is doing this motion to forward, eventually is going to reach to the front limit sensor, which is going to reset the sensor to the actuator. Okay. So when the front limit sensor is sense the pusher, is going to automatically take it back to the original position, and then the back limit sensor is going to sense that the box is in the original position again. So as we can see in this line right here, it's going to make the band move again. Okay, so let's repeat it again so I can explain myself a little bit better. Okay, I turn on the band. I turn on the system. The band is going to be moving with the box in it. The box is going to be sensed by the sensor. The sensor is going to trigger this flank, which is going to activate actuator number 1 and stop the band. Then when the pusher reach the final position, the front limit sensor is going to move it backwards. And then when the pusher is in the back again, the back limit sensor is going to sense that, is going to sense that the pusher is in the original position, and is going to start the band again. And for the other band is the same. Is basically the same. It's basically the same programmation. Of course, we have the band we have the push button, start button, which makes the band number one, which makes the band number two be active with the box in it, and is going and the sensor of this of the band number two is going to again trigger this flank. Is going to activate actuator number two. Is going to stop the band. Then when the actuator is active, it's going to go to the forward position and activate the front limit. Then it's going to be resetted. Then it's going to the back limit sensor is going to activate the band again. Okay, and that's it. I'm going to explain it again because I think I didn't explain it well. But okay, when the power is on, both bands are going to be moving. Each sensor is going to sense the box that is coming to each way, and both sensors are going to trigger this flank. The flank is going to stop the band and also activate the pusher. When the pusher is active and reach the forward position, the front limit sensor is going to reset it and take it back. Then the back limit sensor is going to sense that the pusher is in the original position, and is going to activate the band. So let's move on to the simulation to see how it works. As we can see, the sensor senses the box and stops the band, and the pusher moves to the right to the other band. And this is exactly what I said in the programmation. The box is coming this way. It's going to be sensed by the sensor, which is right here. It's going to activate the pusher. The sensors inside the pushers are going to trigger the bands and also the retroactive motion of the pusher. So it goes back to the original position, and that's it. It's going and it's basically an infinite loop. It sends it, pushes back, and that's it. And if we go to this way, it's exactly the same thing. The boxes are coming this way. The boxes are sensed. The band stops. The pusher is active. Reach each of the position, backward, the forward and back position, and each posi each position is sensed by these sensors right here, the front limit and the back limit, and they restart the process. Um, so I think, as you can see, the simulation is running great. The bands actually stop, which is one of the common mistakes that I saw in classroom among with my classmates, that the band didn't stop. As you can see here, the band does stop. Does the sensor does sense that the box is right there, and the pusher, I mean the pusher moves it to the other band. And also very important part is that the back limit and the front limit sensor shows when they are active, and which I told before, which I said before, are very important to the whole motion of the system. Because basically these two are the ones who restarted or make the system repeat. Thank you.